Hi, my name is Leah Kulala. Today we're going to do a root retouch, a color refresh, and a highlight. We're going to do a pinwheel foil, so we'll be able to see diagonal forward, diagonal back, and vertical placement of the foils. And our root touch-up is actually going to be gray coverage. Let's go meet our client. This is my client, Lisa. She will be our model for today. First things first, we're going to talk about color formulation. For Lisa, we have some gray coverage. So if we turn her and we look at the back, we can find her natural level. Using our level finder, we can determine that Lisa's natural level sits at, well, it looks like at one time she was a 3N. But now we have a 3N plus a little bit of sparklers, about 75% gray coverage. Let's head over to the wall chart to formulate for Lisa. This is our Lonza wall chart. Our Lonza chart tells you everything you need to know about this color. Here at Lonza, we strive to give you the tools that you need as an artist to create the best color you can. Anything that comes out of your head, we can make it here. We have all of these shades ready to assist you, and this is kind of an old wall chart, so we don't have even the NVs, which are some of my favorite colors. We also, what makes our color stand out is that we formulate it with our patented Flower Shield complex that actually helps the hair retain the color. What we've done is we've taken compounds from flowers and put them in our color so that your hair can withstand, or the hair color can withstand the sun, the wind, the rain, anything that nature throws at it. Did you ever notice how flowers can be outside all day, all night, and never fade? It's kind of awesome, and we've put that in your hair color. Another great thing about Lonza that personally sold me on the color is that we have a 3-in-1 flexibility. That means that one tube of color gives you 3 different types of color. I used to work with a color line that I would have to have a separate demi-gloss and a separate demi-permanent and a separate permanent color. I had 3 different tubes of the same shade that I couldn't mix and match, and I had to have 3 different developers. So if you're a leasing stylist like me and you only get 1 cabinet of space, then this is awesome. Your entire kit can fit in a box. Our permanent color, we mix with cream developer and the color tube, 1-to-1. The demi-permanent color is mixed with the demi-developer, 1 part color to 2 parts developer. And our demi-translucent, which makes beautiful gloss colors and color refresh formulas, is 1 part color, 1 part translucent to 2 parts of the demi-developer. We also have wonderful high lift blondes and the decolorizers. The chart also gives us the levels and undertones and how to formulate for the undertone that you're going to have. For example, if I have a client who's starting from a level 9 and she would like to go down to a level 6, we know that we're going to need to put all of this undertone back in before we can get a true level 6. We also have the mixers, which are amazing, and this little part of the chart will tell us how much mixer to use per amount of color. So let's go ahead and formulate for our client Lisa. Over here, we've done a consultation, and her target color is 5CG. The undertone in that color is going to be a red-orange. Her natural level is a level 3, and her existing level, meaning the color on her ends, is a level 5. This is where it gets squirrely though, because she has 75% gray coverage, so we're actually going down in level, where the numbers get crazy. You think you'd be going up in level by a natural level 3 and an existing level 5, but because of this gray coverage, what our eye sees is that we're going down in level. And we're also going warmer in tone, so to the copper gold family, since our target level again is 5cg. Our formula that we've determined is 15 grams of 5cg plus 15 grams of 5NN and 20 volume. This is because down here it says our target color, at her gray percentage, 75%, we want to put 50% of our target color and 50% of a natural. So you can choose to either use the regular natural or the ultra natural. Lisa's been my client for a while, so I know that her gray is a little bit resistant, so I'm going to use the NN for that. So mixing Lonza color is very easy. We're going to take our 5NN. We're going to do 15 grams. And then our 5cg, we'll do the same. So essentially this formula is half 5NN and half 5cg. And then developer. I like to mix it with a whisk. Because we get a nice creamy, even consistency. So now we're going to do the root application. We've prepped our client with the protective barrier cream, which is one of the best barrier creams on the market. It actually does not affect the color. Definitely use barrier creams before. That will affect the outcome of your color. So our barrier cream is the best. What I do is I start with parting off the 4 quadrants. And I like to apply my color with a comb and brush. Starting in the middle part first. And moving on. The wonderful thing about the consistency of this color is that it's not going to bleed onto the other hair. So you have more control using it. Do that first little part. And then outline our quadrants. split the back part down the middle. And we're going to outline here as well. The reason I like to work with a comb is so that I don't end up flinging the color everywhere by using the back of my color brush. I know everyone has different techniques, but the comb I feel like gives me, personally, a lot more control in application. Lonza Color is also amazing in making the hair feel better than when it came in. I had this one client who came in and had been coloring her hair for years using another line. And she called me about a week after she had gotten her hair colored, and she said, "Did you do anything different to my formula? Because people are giving me compliments left and right." And she said, "People that I've known for 20 plus years are finally noticing my hair color. I don't know what it is, but it's got to be something in the color that did it. I just used the exact same formula that I had been using on her from the other color line and translated it into Lonza, and just incredible results. Shiny and healthy and smooth." So I continue going around the head in this fashion, making sure to just touch the roots and not overlap too much on her existing color. Now we are going to do a color refresh on Lisa today, so right after this we will formulate her color refresh formula. The head, I'm going to start taking sections like this. Small partings, hit the roots, and then continue all the way down the back of the head. Color in there. I have to make sure, especially with gray coverage, to completely saturate the hair with the color. And also be careful to not wipe the color off with the brush afterwards, which can happen as well. Now we are formulating for Lisa's Color Refresh. We're going to use the same color that we formulated for her base, only in a demi-translucent format. 15 5cg. Then 5NN. And then the translucent color catalyst is what neutralizes 99.9% of the ammonia and turns our permanent color into a gloss. We want to go 30 grams of that. And then let's whisk it up. It is very important to mix this thoroughly to get all of the color mixed well. No bumps. And you can kind of smell a little bit in releasing. So it has to be nice and smooth, like butter. Excellent. And then we use 60 grams of developer. Stir that up as well. And that is the demi-developer. And now for the application. For our color gloss application, or color refresh, I like to use a nice wide tooth comb, kind of like a shower comb. And again, similar to our initial application, part the hair into 4 sections. And this application is done in the last 10 minutes of processing because the color refresh doesn't need to sit on for very long. Slightly larger sections. Work the color through. Make sure that the hair is saturated from roots to ends. To flip it up and out of the way. work in this way around the entire head. Then Lisa will process for 10 minutes more, and we will go ahead and take her to the shampoo bowl to shampoo this out. Color Refresh application. Now Lisa will process for 10 minutes and we'll get her shampooed.